back to Florida Foodie. I'm Candace Campos, and today I'm joined with a couple from Orlando who, by the way, I found out were dating when they started their company, which is, that's how you know how invested they are in each other and the company. They have opened their first restaurant in 2011, and they're planning on opening up their 10th restaurant here in Central Florida next year. So thank you so much for joining me. It's a husband and wife now, by the way, Robert and Teresa. How are you guys? You guys are the co-owners of Sus Hi Eatstation.
Yes.
Did I say that right? I've always thought it was sushi.
I
Like,
know
it's a
for the
pun.
longest time because the words are so close together and the logo doesn't really separate besides the speech bubble.
Yes.
So we got a lot of people saying, is it sushi? Is it Sus Hi? Because it's Sus.
Yeah.
Sus Hi or Sus Hi.
Yeah.
But it's Sus as in like sustainable.
Yes.
And then Hi as in Haya.
Hiya, because your restaurants are not called restaurants, they're called dojos, right?
Exactly. We're very invested in the whole ninja thing. That's our logo. And yeah, Sus Hi. We actually got inspiration from Flow Rider.
Okay.
Yes, Florida, and then Sus Hi Sushi. So
That is awesome. Okay, so you guys are now married, but tell me how this whole business just started. I mean, the sushi you guys have is just beautiful on, in their plates and stuff like that, but they also taste amazing. They really have like a hiya punch too of flavor, which is awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we met around when she was going to school at UCF. Make a long story short.
Yeah.
She pretty much came to one of our parents' grand openings, and we met then. And then from there, we just kind of hit it off. And our families are also very similar. We both come from entrepreneur backgrounds, so it was just naturally we really enjoyed the company, and our core values also align. We love having fun. We love eating, and the concept came up about a year or so after us dating that we wanted to start a business together. And we're just thinking like, what is it that we want to start? And we're like, we wanted to start something that we want. And during that time, there was no create your own sushi. So that's kind of how the idea kind of came about, was that it was something that we wanted to create for ourselves because it didn't exist in the market.
Yeah, and it's kind of like that fast casual sushi is what you guys are explaining. So what's the process when you go to one of your dojos?
yeah, so when you go to a dojo, if you're creating an entree, you pick a base. You can either do a bowl, a burrito, or a roll, which we don't have here. But yeah, and then they kind of create your own. So you can pick your proteins. We have a lot of cool ingredients that are not found in typical traditional sushi restaurants. So we have cheese and bacon, we have grilled chicken, we have grilled steak, and and really inspire creativity for our customers to create their own.
And speaking of creativity, your background is not in culinary, it's in film, right?
Yes.
So how did that all mix in?
Well, I'm always intrigued by marketing and film and movies. I grew up watching lots of movies. So actually my best friend, which is still working with me directly with our marketing department, and we both wanted to get into the film industry. And we were kind of in the path of doing that, and that's during that path, that's when I met my girlfriend / wife now, and I took that energy, that passion, and pushed it into our business. If you dig deep into our archive, you see a lot of like fun skits and music videos that we do for our business. That's when we had a lot of time back then.
But now that you're juggling 9, almost 10 stores, how has business been? Obviously going great if you guys are growing the way that you are.
Yeah, we're growing. We're still doing the things that we love. Marketing's heavily played into what we do. So so we're celebrating our BOGO next year. So 12 years of being in business. So when we have events like that, we're all in. We do events, we do a lot of parties, a lot of marketing. So
we do a lot of music videos.
Yes.
I
need. Hold on. I want to get to a music video, but not just yet. Stay tuned. We have some interesting video we want to show you. But why the ninja theme? I love that. I mean, speaking of marketing.
Well, I think the ninja theme felt, I guess, very in line with, I guess, the Japanese cuisine that we're getting ourselves into. And I think we're just so intrigued by just the fact that, ninjas are so cool.
Yeah.
So that's why we chose the ninja to put into the brand. And it kind of fit perfectly into the logo with the Haya.
Yeah.
And with the sushi split apart, kind of our inspiration from Flow Rider.
Yeah. Yeah, and we just love having fun. That's the thing. That's our whole culture is built upon that fun core value of ours. So we thought, what's more fun than ninjas? We have to do that.
Yeah.
And my daughter, who we drive past one of your dojos, always finds your ninja so cute. She's like, oh, there's the cute ninja again. So marketing is working, right? I mean, you're even getting the kids involved in it.
Yes. Another reason why we want to use ninjas as well too is we also want to change some of the language in our business.
Okay.
Because before I started the business, I've probably worked at 15 to 20 different concepts before I started the restaurant. And the idea was I want to learn as much about the industry before I get into it, because I knew I always wanted to open the restaurant myself. So ninja. So when you come into an organization, the first thing you do is you come up with a ninja name. So that's kind of your entry into the brand, into the business.
Okay.
So every single employee, we don't call them employees, we call them ninjas, have their own identity that they come in. That's the first thing they choose, is they discover their own ninja name.
Get out. Okay, give me some examples.
So my name is Grandmaster Miso Eel. So miso soup and eel, but if you put it together, miso eel, it's like I'm so ill. Like, yeah. Actually, one of my best friends came up with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we have a kitty, we have a turtle, so Ninja Turtle.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
Oh, so many I am, Lexheart, Valkyrie. So they come up with their own name. So we like to express ourselves. So they, you don't come in with your natural name, you come in with something that you come up with and it represents you. So we're all about that. And this is Grandmaster Fun Lee here.
Yes,
Fun Lee.
yes.
Oh,
Fun. Our last name is Lee.
Right.
And one of our core values is fun. And sometimes I think I'm fun Lee.
Yeah. At least you like to hope so, right?
I hope so, yes.
And so these aren't franchises. You guys own and run 9 of your locations. How are you balancing that? You also have 3 kids. So, I mean, it sounds like organized chaos, I'm assuming.
Yes, it's really, really tough.
Yeah.
I would have to say having great support. A lot of our friends are also entrepreneurs as well too, and it does help a lot that we also come from entrepreneur backgrounds from our parents. So I think surround ourselves with just like-minded people, allow us to be able to really just continue pushing on this chaos that we call business.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the first 3-4 years of our first restaurant, we were working over 100 hours a week.
Oof.
Yeah.
Because as building as a new business, new concept, we had to put multiple hats. And we were still wearing multiple hats, but we literally had like 20-30 hats when we first opened.
And no sleep.
And
No sleep.
and no sleep. I mean, but it's one of those things that you have to put in the time and then you're seeing it flourish. I mean, how many employees do you guys have across all 9? Or
Over 200 employees.
Over 200 now.
Over
Yeah.
200.
I'm sorry, 200 ninjas.
200 ninjas.
Correct.
Ninjas.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's amazing. So you're raising your 3 kids. I mean, so how old are they? And are they into sushi? Do they like sushi?
Oh my goodness, my oldest, she's
Yes.
6, almost 7, but that's her favorite food is sushi. So
sushi.
whenever she gets the chance, it's either Sus Hi, I don't know, it's always around sushi. So
Okay.
she loves salmon, she loves crab, she's eating raw, she even likes oysters.
Really?
She's an eater, and we're so proud of her. And then our middle child, she's 5, she's getting into sushi.
Oh,
so we're
that's the
seeing
picky
that.
time. That's the picky
Exactly,
time.
she's picky, so she's into the shrimp tempura. And then my baby, he's more of a rice dude.
Right, whatever
Rice
you
balls.
can shove into his mouth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is there a trick to getting kids? I mean, I know you guys don't have any rules here with us, but I have heard some people saying like you take the wrap out. I mean, do you have a trick? This is just a personal question.
Actually, yeah,
So
what we do at home.
A fun thing we do at home is we got
Okay.
like a nice little like a bento tray.
Okay.
And we use that to have dinner with the kids. And what they love doing is we make it like into activity. So we put a little bit of rice here, we put a little bit of the protein like Spam, and then we put a little bit of sauce inside there, and then we put maybe some other vegetables, and they will make their own rolls. So it becomes like a little self-activity, and they're making their own food, and they eat it as a hand roll.
Of course.
So that's how they do it, and that's how they kind of got themselves into sushi.
Yeah, and I think because we have the little nori sheets as part of the activity, they're more accepting of it.
Oh,
so
right.
it's like they're putting the rice on it with the little nori sheets and then their protein, so it's like a little sandwich.
Yeah.
So I guess if it's rolled, maybe it's a little bit difficult. But
Yeah.
since it's an activity, oh my gosh, even my middle child.
Do you guys
51.
have that option as like for kids at your restaurant?
It's not a bad
No,
idea.
we don't. But that is a genius idea, little bento boxes.
Oh my god, can you name it after like my ninja name?
Oh, what would
what
it
is-
be?
what-
I don't
What'd you
know.
give it your name?
Don't put me on the spot. I don't know. I have to wait till after the commercial break to think of it. So what are the plans? So you guys have your 10th one coming up next year. Where is that? Can you guys tell us where this location is?
Yes, it's going to be right on Cimarron, 4220 South Cimarron Boulevard. It's between the 2 Walmart and the 2 McDonald's that's in like throwing distance from each other.
That's how you know how busy it is when there's 2 McDonald's and 2 Walmarts
Very,
next to
very
each
busy
other.
street. Yeah, so right now the exterior building is being built out. So we're hoping by towards the end of year 2 Q4 that we can start our build out, and then around Q1, Q2 of 2024, we can do our soft opening.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. That's
you.
amazing. How did you guys, I don't like to bring up, the COVID word, but how did you guys do during the pandemic? I know we always talk to a lot of our restaurateurs and, sometimes it all depends on what worlds they're in. How did you guys do?
Yeah, I mean, the first 3 weeks, I have to say, were a little tough, just because of the shock of everything. But then, I guess when people were starting to understand that, okay, this is going to be a thing, they're still looking for it. Everybody needs to eat. But instead of going to sit-down restaurants, they went more towards fast casual. So that's where we came in the picture. And we were decently busy during that time, during COVID.
Yeah, I would say like the business went decently well because I think because the sit-down restaurant closed down, a lot of people converted over to like fast casual as like a substitute. But what really hurt us was the operation. We were, before COVID, you stand in line, you order your food, and we make the food in front of you. And because of COVID, we were doing about maybe like 90% dine-in and 10% to go. COVID completely turned our business upside down. Right now, even like about a year or two after COVID, we're still doing like 60% to goes. So our business model has completely changed. Right now, we moved to kiosks. And we're pushing heavily mostly on online ordering as just where people where they like to order.
Yeah. I really do feel like no matter what business you're in, something has shifted since the pandemic, right? I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know how many times I actually go into a store anymore when you have the pickup option, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of the world we're rolling in.
Yeah, it's a new world. Technology, fast, easy, so
yeah. So let's go back to 2015. Something big happened with you guys. You guys got married, right? It was 2015. What's the anniversary? What's your anniversary date? Quick.
Oh, jeez. August 22nd.
Yes.
Wifey knows.
I'm so nervous. I didn't mean to.
August is a busy month. I usually know because it's my birthday, our anniversary for business, and our anniversary for our wedding. So August is like a big month for us.
You did not plan that well, did you?
No, we did not.
So you guys went viral, and it had nothing to do with your sushi. Can you explain to us what happened and what this grand plan was?
So, we love having fun. Fun with our business, fun with our brand. We love having fun with our people. We want to have fun with our wedding, our family, our friends. And this is so last minute too. We wanted to create a memorable event that we all can like share. And so me and my best friend Milton, the videographer for the company, we're like, okay, what can we do? And I was talking to my wife as well too. Like, why don't we just do a one-take, non-stop music video where we go through 8 most popular songs during that time. And we literally had 1 week before the wedding. We thought of that idea.
Oh my God.
The dance at the very end, we learned that dance that Thursday night, and then our wedding was Saturday. So we had little preparation for that.
So you knew what you were getting into before you got married to him. You knew that you had to just kind of roll with the punches.
Yeah, always. His marketing ideas that he comes with, half of them, I'm like, oh my goodness. But we do it, and it's fun.
We had no idea that the video was gonna be as explosive as it was, and I would have to say it contributed to like the people. Because everyone in the video, our family, and people we surround, everyone's very hyped.
Yes.
All having fun. They our birthdays, our anniversaries, any event, we tend to do big parties. I mean, during the wedding, I think we had open bar and a bottle of liquor, two bottles of liquor, a bottle of wine, and a champagne in every single table on top of an open bar. So
you guys know how to party. You guys know how to party.
So we're ready to do the video after they finish 2 bottles. Like, okay, we're ready to roll.
Yeah. Any more, it'd be a mess.
Yeah.
So one take, you guys went, and how many guests did you have at that? The wedding.
250.
250.
Yes.
And you guys got it on one take.
We surprisingly got under one take. And this is after we did our table visit. Traditionally, where we do a table visit, we talk to the family, they give us some gold or money, and everyone take a shot. And my best friend was taking a shot for me because I was going to do the video, but I didn't realize he was going to be the videographer. I forgot. But we had like a nice little gimbal, so he was pretty, not there, but the gimbal did a lot of the work.
Yes. Oh, how much fun! So we can watch that still on YouTube.
Yes, it's still there. If you look up, I think 250 epic wedding music video. Around those keywords, our wedding video will pop up.
Oh my!
And you'll see our ninjas there. We actually closed the restaurant that wedding day, and then invited our whole staff.
You closed on
our wedding day.
Yeah, we invited all our staff.
I invited our entire staff to be there because at that time they're the closest people to us. They have to be there, so we had no choice but to close the restaurant. But it just made it all the more fun.
And that time we had like 12, 15 employees.
Yeah. They
Now
only
we're
took
like
up 2 tables. Yeah.
Now we're able to invite them, we'll take up the whole wedding.
Yeah. All the bridesmaids in like ninja outfits.
Ninjas.
That'd be awesome. All right, so Lisa's not with me today, but she'd be the first one to be like, so when are we eating? So when are we eating? So tell me, what beautiful things do we have here? I mean, they're so pretty, I don't even want to eat them, but I will.
So we brought our most popular dish we have here. So we have our lip bowl here, which is our tuna salmon, our spicy crab. We have seaweed salad, avocado, and a bunch of other ingredients as well too. And then we have a part of my mouth. The history behind there is that I had a good friend that
here, right?
yes. I had a good friend that ordered that bowl all the time. She had a very specific name for it. They're called crack bowls. It's so addicting. We couldn't advertise that, at least in a friendly way. So we named it the part of my mouth. It has chicken, cheese, bacon, cucumber, avocado, spicy crab, wonton.
Oh, I see the wontons, yeah.
Yes. So those are our two most popular bowls. And then for our burritos, we're one of the things that we're really known for.
These things.
Yes. Yes, is we have a fried sushi burrito. It's very unique to us. You can't really get it anywhere else. At least they don't make it the way we make it. We actually use a flour tortilla, and then we filled it with different type of ingredients. Like this is our Fry Me a River. It's more traditional. Has your tuna, your salmon, spicy crab, edamames, cream cheese.
Fry me a river.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. Yeah. Okay.
And this we partnered with Pepsi to create a Cheetos fried sushi burrito.
Get out of town.
Yeah, so we call that cheat day, like Cheetos
Oh.
cheat day.
This is good.
That has like chicken, steak, cheese, bacon, jalapenos, all in there.
Oh man. Okay. And what are these little crispy wonders
Delicious.
over here?
Yeah. So this is our crab rangoon, so a traditional crab rangoon that we make in-house. We make it fresh. It's never frozen. And then this is a version of that, but this is a fun one because what we like to do with our staff each year is we host a competition that we call Food Wars.
Ooh.
So like the anime Food Wars, the not so family friendly one. But so Food Wars, we did our own Food Wars in-house. We have a competition with all the dojos, whoever wants to create a dish, and whoever the winner is, we actually put on the menu. So the winner of this from Lake Nona Dojo, she created a buffalo chicken rangoon. So that's what she made.
Ooh, that sounds
and
good.
It's fantastic. And then these are our rice tots. We make these in-house as well. So it's crispy rice that we fry, top it with cheese and bacon, spicy crab, and then sauce.
Oh gosh. And what's the chocolate over here?
Ooh,
Oh.
that's my favorite.
Oh, you guys just looked at each
Yeah.
other. I can feel the love.
Oh, I'm a sweets person, so I'm all about the sweets. So this is beignets, little like croissant crispy beignets.
Okay.
And we top it with marshmallow cream that we torch, so it gets like the smoky flavor.
Ooh, yeah.
Nutella, and then graham crackers, and we call that our s'mores beignet.
Oh, s'mores. Okay. So my producer was like, you guys were prepping, and he was like, so how are you with chopsticks? And I said, please don't embarrass me on TV. I don't do chopsticks. I don't know how to. So unless you guys have a rubber band or something fun that I can do a kids-friendly one, I'm gonna have a fork.
A fork works.
A fork works. Or you said you can also use these too.
The chopsticks your mom gives you.
The chopsticks your mom gives you. That's awesome. So which ones are your favorites?
Well, I mean, you can't go wrong if you want to start with the appetizers, any of them.
Let's start with the appetizers. Holy moly.
Yeah, so the crab rangoons is our top seller. Everybody
Okay.
loves our
I'll try
rangoons
one,
just
I'll try
because
one.
they're stuffed and
Ooh.
the
Does it crunch?
yes.
Oh yeah.
So there's crab in there. There's a little bit of
Cream
sugar.
cheese.
There's cream cheese.
That's a
Other
little sweet.
seasoning.
And then these
Oh, this
are
is good.
the buffalo from.
Can you guys have one too?
Oh, yes,
very-
yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
can't we? Yes. I want a rice tot.
So we've been loving these buffalo goons.
Yeah.
Buffalo goons.
Yes.
Yes. They're only seasonal though. They're gonna be here until the end of September, and then
This is
next
so
year.
confusing in my brain.
Super nice piece of chicken in there as well too.
There is. Because when you think sushi, you think these bowls, you think the traditional, but then you've got Cheetos, you've got buffalo. That's awesome.
So like our thought process is that we understand like sushi is such a hard thing to get into for a lot of people because of raw fish. So and that's where we when we first eat sushi, that's like one of the things that we thought about like when we eat sushi. Like first thing I ate was like a shrimp tempura.
Right.
And I think like a spider roll, like a sauce crab.
That's like your gateway.
That's my gateway.
Right.
And it took me a while to get into like raw fish. So our idea is that we want to be a brand where newcomers into the sushi world to be able to come into, slowly ease their way in. So like getting chicken tempura, getting teriyaki steak, getting and then work your way towards like salmon and tuna. Throw it into a fried burrito, make it even more easy. So we create a lot of different ingredients and products so that newcomers come in and really enjoy it.
So you said you worked with Pepsi for your Cheetos. So how did that whole thing come about while I eat?
Well, we're exclusively working with Pepsi.
Oh my gosh.
And we're always looking for brand new ideas. And we're like, hey, we were looking at different ways to bread. Actually, I think this idea came from a customer. Came into a restaurant.
Yes.
Into our colonial restaurant with a bag of Cheetos and like, hey, can you crush
You came with the bag of Cheetos?
Yes.
Hot Cheetos, yes.
Yes, and we're always like inspire. We always want to inspire staff to be as creative as possible.
Right.
And the staff's like, so what do you want us to do? She's like, can you like bread this with Cheetos? I'm like, and they did it, and they sent us a video and picture, and we're like, oh my god, that looks amazing. Then we tried it, and then we contacted Pepsi. Hey, how can we, partner with you guys, get some branding, use the new Cheetos, and we came to like a nice little partnership, and that's how we came up with this idea.
This is so good. I haven't
And
done
the
it
Cheetos
yet.
not as hot because once you fry the Cheetos, the spiciness kind of go away. But then we put a lot of sauce in there, chili powder in there to bring the spice back up.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh man. Okay, what's your favorite?
Ooh. Did you want to try the s'mores thingy? Or I want to try your Cheetos burrito that you got going on.
I'll try the s'mores here. Okay.
You want chopstick?
Want to watch me try it with chopsticks, or let's see.
A good technique is you just poke it.
Okay.
That's not bad.
No? If my husband only found out that I was learning how to do chopsticks on television. How's that?
Yeah,
No?
that's good. Like the way you can hold a pencil down here, and then you have your
Pincer.
Yep, right there. That works as well. That's one method.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I try this? You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna do it the way he told me to. There you go. I'm
There
using
you go.
chopsticks.
You want to cheers?
We want
You
cheers.
want to cheers? S'mores
You guys
cheers.
are the best.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My favorite.
You guys, this is awesome. So your locations, I mean, you have 9 locations. Cheers. Now we're all gonna eat, so it's gonna be a.
Happy dance. Always.
That's great.
Thank you.
And we didn't create that. One of our ninjas did.
Yeah.
So how many times do you guys keep the items that your ninjas do?
I guess it depends.
It depends.
The Food Wars, we always know that's going to be a seasonal thing. Cheetos burrito, that was actually going to be a seasonal thing as well, but it just did so well. We kept it on the menu.
Same thing with s'mores beignets. Actually, a lot of our ideas come from our staff.
Or a customer.
Our
Or
customers,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
because they're in the heat of the trenches.
Yeah.
Our business. As we start growing out of our business, start working from like home and working on the business. Our ninjas are one in the trenches, and they're always coming up with interesting ideas, and we're always open for any ideas, any new protein, new sauces, new ingredients, new ways to make things.
And speaking of sauces, you guys also bottle your sauces in-house.
In-house,
Yes.
yes,
Like in-house,
from
in-house.
scratch.
And you can buy these when you go to your restaurant.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of sauces do we have here? Spicy
Yep,
mayo.
Spicy mayo. We got our sweet soy, triple X, which is a house special sauce that you're not going to find anywhere else. And then,
Yes.
it's really good. It's sweet, but it's got a spicy kick to it. But not
Okay.
super overly spicy. And then this is our traditional white sauce, our recipe. Kind of like a yum yum sauce.
Yeah.
So,
So like white sauce, like the yum yum sauce, and sweet soy sauce, that is like eel sauce in the sushi world.
Okay.
But we renamed it the sweet soy sauce to make it sound a little bit pleasant, more
Marketing.
pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because eel sauce are normally made by like eel broth and then sugar and soy sauce. So we take the eel out and just kind of change up the ingredients and make it more
Fun.
fun.
And
Yeah.
palatable, yeah. So your location. So give us an idea of how far do you guys stretch. So if someone's trying to find, you guys are throughout Orange. You guys are in Seminole County too.
Seminole County. We're actually, our furthest one at this point is probably Tampa. So we have a Tampa location.
Okay.
Close to USF, so around that area, right on Fowler. And throughout Orlando, Central Florida, we have one in Lake Nona, we have one in Chickasaw, We have Altima Springs, Winter
Mia.
Springs, Castleberry, UCF area, right across the street from UCF. That's our OG location, our first one.
Is that where your first one is?
Yes,
Did you feel like you had to kind of go back to your alma mater?
Yes, I had to. It was, I was actually still in school at that time.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
you were.
I was still in school
You had
when
like
we
1 or 2
opened.
semesters before you
Yes,
graduated?
before I graduated, I didn't graduate. The business kept me, and it's kept me since. But yeah, I had to. I knew everybody there. I was involved with all the organizations there, so I just felt like it was easy to reach out to get that support.
I mean, this is a college night like cram session, you know? Like,
Yes.
give me a good Cheetos, give me some of the s'mores, and oh gosh, all of it. I mean, it's just sounds awesome. Well, congratulations on such a successful couple years, on your marriage, on your kids, on your other kids called the Dojos, and all your ninjas. It's so awesome. So if anyone is looking to find you guys, how can they find you on social media and online?
Social media, we're on Instagram, so Sus Hi Eatstation or Sushi Eatstation, because it's all one word.
Yes.
Sushi Eatstation. We're on Facebook as well too, website as well too. We're very active on our social media. We post almost every single day. We love to have fun posts, so you'll catch us on social media. Her sister-in-law is the one that manages a lot of our branding or social media, so you'll see her every once in a while as well too. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Lee, thank you so much for joining us. It's awesome. And listen, if you guys do that whole kids meal thing, let me know.
Yes.
That'd be
With some
awesome.
royalties?
No, just maybe my ninja name.
Oh yeah, what is your
I don't
ninja
know.
name?
Shoot, I brought that back up. Oh, you guys have one?
Yep, this one you come up with yourself.
Darn. Darn. I'm a meteorologist. I'm thinking something weather. How about ninja sun something?
Sun
Something?
Sun something? Ninja sun something.
something?
Yeah, that works.
Ninja cold front?
Ninja cold front. Man, what I'd do for a cold front right now.
It is extreme heat.
Yeah. There, Ninja Cold Front. I iced you. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us.
All right, let's keep eating. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we can save it for the staff.
Thank you for listening to Florida Foodie. We'd also like to thank our guests, Robert and Teresa Ly. You can find their business online at sushiieatstation.com. You can also find them on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find Candace Campos on social media. She's on Twitter. Just search @CandaceNews6. On Facebook, search Candace Campos News 6. And on Instagram, search Candace Campos WX. Be sure to follow Lisa Bell online. Search Lisa Bell News on Facebook and Instagram, or Lisa Bell News 6 on Twitter. Also, a big thank you to our technical producers, Derek Mosier and Ryan Haley, our post-production audio engineer, Chris Flora, and our director, Bob Myers. I'm the show's producer, Thomas Mates. Please take the time to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify or wherever you stream podcasts. And you can find videos of all of our podcasts on clickorlando.com and on YouTube. Just search for Florida Foodie.